current world champion. Became champion 1 year after her debut on the women's tour, and as I said, she defeated her opponent in the final last year. Form never lies. These two players really playing at the top of their game at the moment. Well, this is an early opportunity for yulu. Best of 7 frames here in Saïda, Morocco.
One.
Well, just unlucky. Clipped the red. Wanted to hit the red full in the face and got it just on the side, and
6.
the pink escaped all the reds on that occasion. Well, this will be a gentle little touch towards the baulk cushion.
Yulu 6.
Mink take it on. Just seeing if the black passes the pink into the bottom right hand pocket. There's not a whole lot of a chance for getting back up the table here. This should be played easily. And she does get it back, misses the red, so good shot. Finding her way back into baulk, has the yellow into the middle should she decide to take that on. Well, she needs to be confident enough to keep the white down the table if she's going to make an impression in this visit to the table in this first frame. And she has hit that very well. So we'll have the opportunity to take the black into the bottom left should she stun correctly on this red.
Four.
We both know that everyone knows that these two players, they can both compile big breaks. At the moment, Mink nutcharut has the championship top break
11.
with 80, and just 7 points behind her, yulu with 73. So good shot to the right centre. Bring this across, or maybe just roll up and leave herself a shot into the bottom right. Well, she's decided to take that ball to the bottom right, or she has the options here on the left. Plenty options for Mink nutcharut. Well, she's going to take this red on. It is missable.
nutcharut. 17.
So yulu back in with a chance here to start compiling some points. Well, she'll hope to put some sort of a stun on this to hold for the black into the same pocket. Not easy. Well, she's executed that well. She can take the pink from that position, puts the pink back on the spot, and also frees up that pocket considerably.
Seven. Eight.
Well, she's run well beyond where she wanted to be. She has a straight blue into this. Very good shot, well executed, good position on the red next to the pink, and back on track in this visit.
13. 14.
Such a difference getting the blue back on the spot here. Really opens up a lot of opportunities.
$21. $22.
Just running slightly over what she would have liked.
29.
Not a difficult rest shot, but almost the full length of the table.
Yep. $30.
Yulu into a good rhythm in this visit. Taking this opportunity.
$38. $46.
So the break moves on to 46. The points starting to accumulate here for China's Bai Yulu in this WSF Women's Championship final. Develops another red.
6.
Solid on the pot as well. Reverse side on the screwback, she may just get a decent line for the red nearest the pink. Well, stunned into it.
$49.
There's a little bit of awkward queuing here for Bayulu. It was a difficult shot, but that was a very productive visit to the table from Bayulu. Well, Mink can obviously see something of this red. And she gets a vital fluke there. I didn't see that making it, but it just crept in at the last second into the left centre. It's a very good pink. And developed the red nicely into the middle of the table.
7.
Not a good pot
8.
from Thailand's Mink Nutcharut. Just 30 points separate these two players in this opening frame of the WSF Women's Championship here at the Blue Radisson Resort in Saida, northeastern Morocco. Well, this is difficult.
13.
Well, trying to develop the other red, and
Mink the shot.
that has
15.
not worked all too well for Mink. It brings Bayulu back to the table. 25 points ahead, 43 left on the table. A thin nick into the left centre.
One.
Well, she won't want to do anything too extravagant at this stage of the frame. Just make sure of the points. Not a well executed shot.
6. Seven.
Snooker's required for Mink now. That looks to be perfect. So frame 1 in this WSF
14.
Women's Championship final heading the way of Bai Yulu.
16.
It's been a strong start by the current world champion.
19.
Solid snooker.
$23. $28. $34. $41.
41 clearance from Bai Yulu.
Bai Yulu.
Very solid opening frame for the Chinese lady. It's 1-0 to Bai Yulu in this WSF Women's Championship final.
Second frame. Bai Yulu to break.
So a strong opening first frame victory for Bai Yulu. 49 and 41 breaks, doing all the damage. As I said earlier, two very strong performances in their semi-final games. Bai Yulu saw off Yi Ning by 4 frames to 1. That's at 3 p.m.
Well, Bai Yulu 4.
From tomorrow onwards, we look forward to the next championship to be held here in Saida, the WSF 2025 Championship. If you check all your different avenues through snooker scores, etc., you will see the draw is now available for that championship. And we've got some cracking games lined up tomorrow. So just 1 or 2 misses from Mink in that opening frame, and they proved to be very costly. Now looking to try and pot this to the top left, hold for the black. It would be a great opening red in this frame for Mink. Just slightly off, and the problem with taking a shot like that on is what you leave behind, and this is another early opportunity for Bai Yulu.
One.
Okay, well, she could actually send this red closer to the top left-hand pocket if she hits the blue correctly. Well, she's run around it, but that's a clever shot. Well, she'll be able to get herself into a position
6.
to maybe try and smash into the pack. She has one red on the left, but already looking at where she can hit. So she needs a good angle here.
Seven.
That's pretty good. Last time in the opening frame when she attempted this, she was very unlucky. She caught the pink clean away from the pack, hoping to get the pink full ball here. And that's a brilliant split. Tremendous
12.
amount of power in that shot and accuracy. Well, she's content to travel up to the blue until she gets a clear line into these corner pockets. Beautiful pace.
18.
Tricky little shot. She has to be careful, or that red could keep the ball out. That red netted corner pocket. Played very delicately.
19.
So the black does go, following that last red that she potted before she went up to the blue, and she has a clear avenue through here. Doesn't have to do a whole lot with the white ball.
Twenty-six. $27.
Well, she's caught the brown ball. She won't be happy about that. With this red below at the
22.
right corner pocket, not sure if she can see it now with the blue. Probably has a line through. Not the most difficult cut, well, in normal circumstances, but in a WSF championship final, it's a whole different atmosphere. Well, that's the end of the break.
Yulu,
32 points
32.
added, so 36 points in front here by Yulu. Mink will look at this cut of the red into the corner pocket. She'll see it's just slightly off the cushion, makes it that bit easier. It's a shot that she normally would make.
One.
Well, she'll want the white ball to slow down. It isn't going to do that, but she has the opportunity of a ball into the left corner pocket here. We'll save her having to work the white ball in and out of balk. Maybe she's just considering that option anyway. Well, she has come down very well
6.
onto that red.
Seven.
It's another good pot from Mink Nutcharut. A chance for her to strike right back in this match. Slightly overran that.
12.
Makes it a much more difficult cut. Hits it sweetly, but not sweetly enough. Just catching the
12.
cushion before the pocket. Mink will know better than anybody that you can't give Yulu too much time on the table, because she'll do so much damage. Surprised that she missed that shot. Hit it with a lot of pace. There is a red to the left centre for Mink. A chance immediately to get back in to this frame. A good solid pot in. Well, that's a good start.
One.
She has that red to work with. This is a very open looking table at the moment.
Six. Seven.
He's gone a little straight on that shot. It would have been easier just to be a fraction further up the table. Just a small bit of screw back here. Now this is the testing shot of this visit so far. Everything else has been pretty elementary. These are the moments. Very
15.
solid pot. Oh, that is so uncharacteristic of Mink Nutcharut. She looked to be just getting herself into the flow.
One.
By yulu not happy with that shot, not getting far enough up the table, will leave herself a slightly more difficult red after this blue.
Six. By yulu,
There's
6.
been plenty opportunities for both these players in this frame, and neither can take advantage. The red ball is travelling towards the middle pocket. Just stays out. We're looking to just clip this very thin into the centre left. Should end up on the blue if she gets it. Oh, she crashes into the yellow.
One.
Hit it with a good amount of pace.
By yulu, 1.
It's a good sensible shot. The brown really wasn't. And the pink and the black, she has to be careful here to make sure that she avoids any foul. That's well played. Deciding to go to the right pocket. What a shot. What an incredible shot from yulu at a crucial moment in the second frame. Well, she was going to be safe, that's for sure. White ball stuck to the ball cushion. So
green ball.
A good pot with magnificent safety. Now a snooker attempt on the green ball.
Yulu 1.
So another well, this is going in between. I'm just wondering, will yulu have a look at this? There's an angle. The red, both reds just slightly off the cushion makes it that bit easier. If she pots this red, well, she's not happy. She wants the ball to go back. Not enough of an angle there for her. Well, these are very expensive mistakes. 7 points given there and 4-11 in the last two shots. $30 points behind, 43 on the table. So Mink in deep thought here, trying to figure out what way she can get out of this situation. Well, and it's just to Dennis, the referee, having to try and replace it as best he can. Not an easy one. Balls flying everywhere. Well done to the referee. Players assisting. Attempt number 3 to escape this snooker for Mink nutcharut. And she does get it on the third attempt. $11 valuable points though given up by Mink in that the opening 2 attempts to escape that snooker. Well, that wasn't a great shot from yulu. She's offered an opportunity to Mink here.
1.
And that is very unlucky. Not getting the roll she wanted there. She's got a very tight pink to this corner pocket. And really a sharp angle on the black. So with the points difference and what's left on the table, she's going to have to consider this. She's playing the snooker.
Mink nutcharut 1.
Not the toughest one to get out of, but tricky shot coming up here. That will not get near the red, I don't think. Good idea, but
Bonus. Mink nutcharut
she's
4.
left the red on, and this is an opportunity for Mink. Lot of open balls here. She's just got to be careful with this. Well, she did take extreme care with that shot. The yellow is the only problem ball here. 27 will remain, so freeing this pocket and also attempting to move the yellow. That's an excellent shot. Beautiful pace. So just managed to glide that blue in.
6.
Looking at a very tough pot to the centre, but positional wise it's the correct shot to take on. Changed the mind in the end and tried to pour it into the
Mink nutcharut 6.
corner pocket, and that's very unlucky. Crashing into the brown has given lady, she has just got to negotiate that green.
Two.
Oh, that looks very good. So yulu on the brink of a 2-0 lead in this WSF Women's Championship final here in Saida in Morocco.
Five.
Perfect weight on that. Beautiful shot. Now, snooker's required for Mink nutcharut, but I don't think it's going to matter. I can't see her getting back to the table here. Well, famous last words.
Yulu 5.
Well, attempting the pot there, felt that she couldn't get anything in terms of safety. It's worked out really badly for Mink. It will be frame ball here.
Four.
Perfectly dispatched into that top right hand pocket from yulu. Is on her way now to a 2-frame to nil lead in this WSF Women's Championship final at the Radisson Blu Resort in Saida, Morocco.
9.
First WSF event on African soil, and it's proving to be a great tournament. Some fantastic matches, and we have a very good final here.
15.
Well, that'll do. She'll pot the black as well, just to round off this frame. yulu, the current world champion, 2 frames to 0 ahead.
The first frame. Mink nutcharut to break.
So Mink needs to get into this pretty quickly in this frame. She doesn't want to give boy Yulu a three frame lead. That will prove very, very difficult. On the other hand, boy Yulu will be full of confidence at the moment. She has played solidly in the opening two frames. There were many chances in frame two. Both players missed a lot of chances, but in the end, boy Yulu did enough to get over the line. Fantastic shot from Mink nutcharut. That will do no harm whatsoever. That wasn't as easy as it looked, and it's going to be a roll up behind the brown maybe. Well, choosing the green ball. Looking to pot the green ball, and does. So very positive start to this third frame for Mink.
4. Mink nutcharut 4.
Was such a beautiful shot there. Beautifully executed.
1.
What a great shot from Mink nutcharut. Well, that
Mink nutcharut 1.
is a surprise to me. Concentrating so hard on getting the ball for the red there into the bottom right. Well, Mink has an opportunity here to try and cut this red into the bottom right. She knows that the white will be travelling back up the table. She just had to, if she misses it, she needs to avoid the blue. If she gets it, she does hit the blue, but it's a good pot again from Mink nutcharut. Was positive on the green. I wonder, is she going to be, well, it doesn't seem like there's a way out with the blue there. Well, it decides to play the snooker. A wise choice. The yellow comes down towards the pocket.
Mink nutcharut 1.
Not so easy. Well, it's a good shot. A little bit of swerve gave her the opportunity to do that. But pretty tough at the moment. The pink is in play. The yellow could help down there, so there are a few options for Mink.
One.
She won't want to cover herself on the yellow, and I think she's done that, so that's the worst possible outcome. Red over the left corner pocket. She has to be careful with this pink. Great pot. That wasn't easy. She would have had that red over the pocket in her mind throughout that shot.
7.
Another tough pot negotiated by Mink there.
Ten. Eleven.
Beautifully played into the left middle there. Now Mink nutcharut seems to have found her rhythm.
17. Eighteen.
So Mink looking to put a good points total together in this third frame. Forced it. Cannot force these pockets. You have to be so accurate if you're going to hit them with pace. Mink has really shown excellent pace control with the cue ball in this frame. Let's see what yulu can do with this. Plenty pace, enough to get there, that's for sure. But
Ball and miss.
Hits the pink.
Mink
That was very unlucky. And a chance now for yulu to take this into the corner. Not easy. Does well and gets the white well up the table.
One.
Lovely bit of left hand side on that pot. Beautiful way to end on that red. And the pink is now open. Crucial moment in this third frame. yulu will sit down and hope for a mistake, but Mink nutcharut looks pretty focused in this frame. Well, with this red to the right corner,
10.
she's either going to try and develop a few balls, or she's just going to get some deep screw to get back for the pink. It looks to me like she's looking to run off one or two other balls here. Well, misses.
11.
Misses the balls purposely, but tricky shot at this stage of the frame. Leading now by 41 points. 47 if this goes. It's a very strong lead. And that's a beautiful shot from Mink. Absolutely beautiful. She may have just
17.
slightly overran. Just increases her chances of getting back into this match in this third frame. Well taken
18.
again.
Four.
This red will leave yulu needing snookers. Doesn't decide to pot that. Bit of a poor contact on the white there. It seemed to jump a little bit.
Well,
She needs to go, and it hasn't. This is extremely difficult. That would not go.
by yulu 1.
Well, the white is going towards the pocket,
Fall.
and that is very bad
Yulu
luck
fall.
and an opportunity here for yulu to get down from that black ball. She has had a bit of fortune there, the Chinese woman. It's still a tall order, but she's been given an opportunity. Happy to take the pink.
1.
Bit straight on the pink. Has a slight angle, but not a whole lot to work with. Gave it as much power as she could, and that is okay. This is
Done.
not an easy shot. She certainly needs to get it, because she'll be hitting this with not a whole lot of pace. And really she
By
will
yulu
concede.
7.
That is the end of the third frame.
Match conceded.
So frame 4. Let's hope this one is a little more open. That was a real slog, that last frame. But Mink nutcharut will be quite happy to be back in this final, trailing by 2 frames to them. Now has pulled one back. Well, that has perfect pace on it. I think both these ladies will be glad that third frame is over. They both like to play open, attacking snooker, but we did see some quality safety as well.
$12.
Asking for the spider here. Yulu. Never easy, even with the spider negotiating so many balls in and around the queue. Very well played. Unfortunate to crash into
15.
black, but that was always a possibility. But in the end, declined the effort to pot and plays a very good safety shot.
By yulu, 14.
Off the black. There is one red out. I wonder will Mink attack this. She's looking at the angle. Well, an apology there, because she has worked out quite well from that. And now the reds have certainly been opened up a bit. What a fantastic pot
One.
from yulu. Little or nothing to work with there. Immediately turns her attention to the green. It is slightly straight for her. She goes, I'll have to hit this with a good degree of topspin on the white ball. Was never going to get much run out of that. Just slightly straight.
4.
Just faint clip on the red there.
By yulu, 4.
So another opportunity for Mink nutcharut to have a look at. Well, she's looking at a possible plant there. She'll be running back up the table. She has the red out in the open, but it's a lot more difficult. Oh, very unlucky not to get the plant. Very unlucky. The ball goes to the left corner pocket and she's covered it. Trying to keep the cover on that ball at the corner pocket. It needs to travel a bit further towards the yellow, and I don't think it's travelled enough.
Fall.
Well, it's unlucky.
By yulu
It
fall.
was always a risk. So just checking the angle on that red. By the unlikely to go for it, maybe thinking, well, she's going to see if she can clip this red into this pocket. She'll be hitting it with a touch aside. Not an easy shot, but well played. Looking for something up the table. Gets a horrible kick off the black, sends it to the top left corner cushion, and not sure if she can see the black into the centre pocket. If she can, she may take it on.
Yellow ball.
It's a very good shot.
By yulu 1. Fall and miss. By
So
yulu 4.
if this red goes through the gap here, it doesn't. Very unlucky not to catch that red there with the escaped attempt. By yulu looking to just drop this one into the middle pocket, and she will end up on the pink. Very well played. Well, a little run through here, a little follow through with the white ball, and she should be on something. She may even try and stun it out to the right a small bit. Well, didn't expect that to happen.
By yulu 1.
Looking to cut this red. Not the easiest shot in the world. She does get it.
One.
Important pot. Missing that pink was a mistake. Surprised she did miss it, but it's opened an opportunity now for Mink. She takes the black beautifully, and it will spot in its own spot, so it's down in a nice area for her. She can control this
8.
attempted red. She will most definitely have a chance to get the black again. Got to play this with a nice touch, as she has, and developed another red, but it's gone to the cushion. Well, I think she's just run out of luck there. I'm not sure.
16.
No, it's going to be safety and end of break. And that white ball is going to go very close to the pocket. Just manages to stay up.
16.
Well, she apologises for the kick. She has covered that red to the centre pocket. Well, the red is creeping in.
1.
A bit of fortune for yulu there. The nudge up to the brown would be the sensible shot. That's what she's going to go with. Perfect weight on that shot.
1.
Look how tight that is. Made so difficult by the white being so close. Hitting it with right hand side. Looks very good. Well, this is a very, very tough shot. Very tough. Oh, an excellent
1.
Excellent control on the white ball. Now has an opportunity to take on the black. Another well played shot. This is impressive stuff from yulu.
8. 9. 15. 16.
Well, if she can keep control of this, she's on her way to a third frame victory.
$22.
51 points available. Leads by 34 points. Happy to stay with the pink. Not a good shot. So just 43 points available on the table.
29.
She leads by 41 points. This will leave Mink requiring snookers should she pot it. Very
30.
careful. Snookers now required by Mink nutcharut. Again, calmly potted. Great control of the cue
37.
ball. That won't go in.
Yulu, 47.
Well, Mink will come back to the table. She'll have a red and a black here. She'll hope. Well, deciding not to take the red and the black, has rolled it up towards the right hand side. Yulu will look to just drop this into this pocket. If she does, I would imagine that she will take a 3-1 lead. No, not finding the pot. Close. Well, it's a bit of a lost cause, I would imagine. If this goes in, that'll be the frame. Already 4 snookers required for Mink. Again, close. is one back.
Fall. Mink nutcharut 4.
Still a lot to do, but it's a start. Of course, she cannot have the white ball put back, and most definitely she won't be telling yulu to play away. This is tricky to get the white where you want here. The yulu needs to pot this red as soon as possible. Almost getting a 4-point foul there, and the result is the white has travelled on, and quite luckily for yulu, she now has Mink in the snooker. But she didn't spend a lot of time over that.
Fall. Yulu 4.
Took that shot very quickly. yulu now well in control of this frame. Well, she's getting so close with those pots, it must be frustrating. It's another good shot. yulu is going to try and hit this with a bit of swerve, and the pink becomes very, very dangerous here. Just manages enough to clip the red first. It was a risky shot she played there, but in the end it's worked out quite well. Well, this is what you call battling. Another very, very good shot. Needs 4 snookers, fighting hard to stay in this frame. So a 2-cushion attempt to get out of this snooker. And she's missed that one as well, so back to 3 snookers required for Mink. Well, this final is now 2.5 hours old. It's been extremely tight. Some very dogged frames. That should be the frame for yulu. An excellent pop with the red into the top left. I don't think Mink nutcharut will get out of her chair again this time. And Yulu will just want to pot a few balls here to get back into the rhythm of actually queuing for pots rather than trying to escape snookers and safety shots.
7.
She will take a 3-1 lead. She is just one frame away from becoming the WSF Women's Champion.
10.
Yulu just finishing off this fourth frame.
19. Frame 5. Mink nutcharut to break.
Well, we saw that she can fight hard in that fourth frame. She's fighting for her life now to stay in this championship final. She trails by 3 frames to 1, Mink nutcharut. It's a good break. Yulu's position, sometimes being 3-1 up can be very difficult to know that you're that close to winning the championship. But that incredibly has missed everything.
Ball miss. Mink nutcharut 4.
So another attempt coming from Yulu. I have a feeling this time she will hit the main pack.
Touching ball.
So touching ball just helps a little bit more. Means that Mink can run this straight up the table if she likes. She has to play directly away from the touching ball, of course, which she is doing. Not a very good shot. Looking to be going deep on the white, so possibly hitting this with a good deal of power to get the white ball back up the table. So she was a good distance away from that pot. Yulu looking to cut this red into the middle left pocket. And she does that very well. She looks like she's going to come down just a fraction. Excellent pot on the yellow. She needs a bit of luck here, a bit of bounce.
Free.
Well, nothing doing, I'd say, for yulu on this occasion. Has got this white to get to the corner, has the red into the middle. Has she got it? Yes, she has. What a fantastic shot that was. Excellent shot from yulu, but no reward on the pot. Well, she had safety in mind. Now look to roll up to the green.
Yulu 4.
Some difficult shots. No real opportunity to keep that break going. What a lovely shot that was. Safety so good between these two players. They really make a mistake. What a shot that was. She saw that,
One.
worked it out. She really needs to make something happen here in this frame as soon as she possibly can. She's going to take on this black. She needs to make sure of the black. If she has luck with the white, that's a bonus. Excellent pot. And the red to the bottom left and the red to the bottom right. This is a chance for Mink nutcharut.
Nine.
Just gently pushing another red out. Nice angle on the black. Let's come back for the red that she passes here, or to run through. She has so many choices here. Good looking table at the moment. Very
15.
positive signs for Mink nutcharut. Needs to be careful with this shot. She's got to get the pace right and not stay too close to that red that she'll be passing. And she plays it
17.
beautifully. Uses the red for position. Table wide open.
$24. $25.
This is dangerous. It's a tough enough cut, but the white, where's it going to go? Well, she's completely taken her eye off the blue there.
Mink nutcharut 25.
So 25 break, 29 points to 4 in the match. In fact, digging deep, hoping to come back. Difficult shot. She's left him red into the left middle. She's looking to just come back to the cushion here. I've tried the attempt into the top right, extremely difficult. Position wise, very, very good. White ball is getting very close and falls in, and that's a mistake from yulu.
Mink nutcharut 4.
And it gives Mink a very easy starter here, already leading by 29 points. Another 20 or 30 points almost puts this frame out of yulu's reach.
One.
That's perfectly struck. Nice position on this red. Blue over the centre pocket. Red's well spread. And the pink and black available as well. So what an opportunity this is for Mink nutcharut. She's going to go with the brown again.
6.
Maybe if she has enough angle on the blue, it seems to me that with the red at the top of the table, the brown is an option. Well, she is happy to take on the blue here. Now reconsidering. Very well played. This is a tricky shot. Not always easy with the rest. She plays it well.
11.
Will be 47 points ahead if she gets this black. This is good stuff from Mink. Fighting to stay in this WSF Women's Championship final here in Saida in Morocco. Another good shot with the rest.
19.
The red to the right there goes into this left hand pocket, this left corner pocket. Also goes into the middle pocket, so decides to come back up the table.
26. 27.
So Mink Nutcharut really
34.
in the zone here in this frame, fighting for her championship life.
.45.
And is on her way to pulling a frame back at this women's WSF Women's Championship. Looking to get herself into a position to just be one frame behind, and playing beautifully at the moment.
42. .43. .49. .50.
Oh, she'll snooker herself here, possibly. No, it just gets past.
56.
Three
57.
excellent shots with the rest in this break. Now starting to play with a top class rhythm, and really
63.
at the moment in this break the pockets will seem so big. She goes left-handed for this shot.
.65. Please switch the phone off.
Well, that's enough.
Mink
That'll
Nutcharut,
do.
60,
Good
5 in the
performance, battling, gutsy
Really.
snooker from Mink Nutcharut. She has pulled her frame back in this final. It is now 3 frames to 2.
One. 5.
So this 6th frame is starting well for
9.
Mink Nutcharut, who was excellent in the previous frame to keep her championship hopes alive. It's another fantastic shot from Mink Nutcharut. Mink definitely has the upper hand in the safety battle in this match. She realises if she makes one poor mistake, it could reignite by yulu into this championship final. Looks a bit on the low side, but she will come off the cushion.
Ball miss. Mink Nutcharut 4.
Just a fraction more to the left here. This pace looks better, this angle looks better. It's a very good shot. Well, again, an opportunity here for Mink if she wants to take it. Be hard to refuse this red.
Go on.
Play with just the right pace, really. She can cut this in nice and gently. She'll be back in control of the table again. Well, that's okay. She apologises, it wasn't played, but it does go to the centre right.
Nine.
Well, she was unlucky to just clip the brown. Could have been down below the blue spot.
14.
Well, again, Mink Nutcharut is just
14.
taking her points Didn't get as far up the table as she would have liked there. 45 minutes. She needs to pot this red to get herself back into the rhythm of this match again. And she does.
1.
It's beautiful black.
Eight.
Well, she's opened the balls
9.
beautifully, held the white for the black. Could this be the moment that she... Not an easy black. Didn't go in cleanly, but it went in, and that's all that matters. She's got the red to the right middle.
16. $17.
The blue is, in the end, the one she'll play. She's got a tough red at the top there of those two reds together. She's also got
22.
She's got to be conscious of the fact of controlling the white ball here. We want to try and maybe miss everything, come back up for the blue, but this is not easy. Difficult shot, but at least a few balls potted on that
22.
visit. Another
1.
fabulous pot from the Thai lady. She really has put a determined steeliness into her game in the last couple of frames.
Green ball.
Looks very comfortable at the moment. And
Mink
there's
shot
another
1.
very good snooker. She really is grinding hard in this final. And this final is set up really nicely as well. I don't know what way it's going to go, but at the moment, yulu has been put under all kinds of pressure from Mink nutcharut.
Mink nutcharut 4.
Excellent effort.
1.
Bring the white ball back, but there is a
Yellow
lot of
ball.
risk involved. So she again has decided to take what she has, take no risk, and go back up the table, playing extremely conservatively in this 6th frame. You can understand
Mink
why,
nutcharut
of course. Very unlucky not to get that. Now is an opportunity for yulu. She won't get a much easier opening red. She's been away from the table a while and has looked a bit shaky at times. This could settle the nerves a bit.
One.
Much better. Excellent putt. Had a look at the green and the brown, said no way, I'm going to attack this blue. Attacks it beautifully.
6.
And that will do her the world of good. It's been a fantastic couple of frames performance from Mink nutcharut. She really has applied so much pressure. You get the feeling if this one goes in, yulu will find some way back into her top form that she showed in the earlier frames, but she's missed again. And she's
6.
left a red and a possible black to follow.
One.
Beautifully taken by Mink. Mink nutcharut looking menacing here. The momentum in snooker is so important. The momentum has shifted dramatically towards Mink nutcharut. She really has battled her way back into this final.
Nine.
Nice shot there, contact with the
16.
pink. Opens up this pocket. And a lovely shot to develop that
17.
red. Everything is pristine at the moment from Mink's point of view. Very patient in this frame. She could have maybe gone for one or two balls that were risky, but she decided to take points in this frame and risk nothing. And a beautiful pink. Just running a little long here. Maybe just long enough. Might just try and drain this one into the right corner pocket. Very, very difficult shot. So, an element of risk involved, and she has decided in this frame that she is not going to take any chances. Well, misses the red. The white is coming down.
Mink
There's
nutcharut.
an opportunity
23.
here maybe for yulu. Taking her time, getting herself composed for this shot. looking at this red and wondering if I do pot the black, where will I go? Well, you know, this red has to be potted first, and she has struggled in this frame. Well, stops for the pink.
Seven.
Was quite content to
By
stick
yulu,
that up
seven.
the table. Decent shot. She would have been nice. She would have been more happy if she had been closer to the black, but still a snooker to contest with. And the green does help on the right hand side. .21 behind, 35 available on the table. 3 frames to 2 in favour of Bai Yulu as we stand at the moment. This has been an incredible performance from Mink Nutcharut. She has fought her way back into this final, but she's got a difficult snooker to contend with here. And she does brilliantly to get around the back of the green and hit that red. Barely clipped it, but it's just enough. Not attempting the pot, attempting to get the white behind the green. And it has worked. It is a good shot from Bai Yulu. Playing this with a bit of swerve. Has to be careful here, she might lose the cue ball. That's another good shot, but it brings the red into a dangerous position, just 21 behind. An opportunity for Bai Yulu, who may elect to try and put this. Well, the easier option will be the middle. The tougher option is the top. The cut is not too difficult. Holding the white is the problem. And she wants a high value ball. The yellow is fairly close to the left cushion at the top of the table, so looking to just drop this in. And that is a massive mistake, and that is just complete and utter pressure. So Mink will look to pot this red into the centre pocket. High value colour will leave Bai Yulu in need of a snooker.
One.
Mink has completely suppressed her pressure on this final. She now knows her opponent requires a snooker.
Mink nutcharut, 8.
Well, Boylu's game just seems to have evaporated. The pressure on her has really affected her play in this final, and that has to be a compliment to Mink, who has just grinded her way through these last two frames. Perfectly
True.
beautiful break in the last frame, but her table control has been superb.
Mink nutcharut, 2.
Well, a chance here to cut this green into the top right corner pocket. This is probably the easiest chance she's had on the green. Well, that should be that.
Green. Mink nutcharut, 3.
Well, all bets are off here in Saida because Mink nutcharut has absolutely battled her way back into this final.
Deciding frame. Mink nutcharut, break.
So here we go. The deciding frame to see who is going to become the champion of the WSF Women's Championship here in Saida, Morocco. And if momentum is anything to go by, it must be in the hands of Mink nutcharut. So still waiting for the opening point of this deciding frame of the 2025 WSF Women's Championship. Looking for somebody to make a breakthrough in this deciding frame, and that is unlucky to say the least for Mink. She has now offered
One.
but again, just not going the way that Boylu would want it at the moment.
Blue ball. By yulu 1.
Well, that was a long way from being anywhere near a pot. That's one of the very few mistakes we've seen Mink nutcharut make. Has to be very careful here. Manages to pot that awkward red. Fascinating to see what happens here. It's got to be the yellow ball for position. A lot of work to be done if she takes on the brown. Misses the yellow and is going to crash into these reds, and she's had another real stroke of luck there. It's just not happening at the moment for Yulu. Well, plenty side on that. She's got the blue to the centre. It's a thin cut. Well, it's that time in the match where you've just got to go out and try and win this. You've got to take on the shots. So she'll have the blue on the spot now, which gives her something to work with. The pink may, if it just gets a little bit of movement, will become available. Well, she should take the blue to the left corner pocket here. She's going out with a real intent to attack this final frame and win this WSF Women's Championship final. The blue has to be the next ball. Complete concentration. Important shot. And potted beautifully. Go into those reds that are bunched together to the left of the red she's playing, and maybe disturb the yellow. She's got to hit this. Manages to squeeze her way through that. Incredibly. Well, the pink ball is the next one if she wants to keep attacking. It's awkward bridging to play the blue. The black is not an option. Big moment in this final, this shot. An excellent pot. Well, she'll feel pretty good about herself after getting that, because that was not easy, and it was a moment, if she missed, she could have been in a bit of trouble. Now the space is starting to open up just a fraction. Still very tight down there. So she'll have the pink to the left middle. A chance maybe to nudge one or two balls on the way, give herself a better opportunity into the bottom right. Well, it's a nice pink. She has that red at the bottom below the yellow. More of a nice angle for her to
26.
work with. Still pretty congested down there. Still having to work hard here. Mink, nutcharut, really focus and concentrating with everything she has in this deciding frame. Blue ball this time.
27.
So a lovely shot again, going in around the black. That's another very good shot. If she can get through to that red. She's got one to the middle as well. The middle right pocket, the red will go there. Now starting to build up the points in this frame, leading by 30, and it hasn't been an easy break by any stretch of the imagination. Wow, what a shot that was.
43.
The toughest, one of the toughest shots that she would play, and she's done it in the deciding frame here in this women's championship final. Incredible cut. Nothing easy for Mink in this break. Everything is taking a lot of concentration and a lot of work. Looking for a bit of luck here. She's found a way through.
36.
She's looking at a possible plant to the top right. I don't think that goes. So far it's paid off. This isn't easy. She knew it wasn't easy. She put a bit of pace onto the white ball as well.
Mink nutcharut. 36.
It's a very, very impressive visit to the table, because there was nothing easy there. Well, not attempting to pot, playing the safety shot. She trails by 34 points. That is a Big mistake by Mink. Yulu is not going to get many chances in this frame, this deciding frame, this championship winning frame. So she's got to take something from this opportunity.
One. Three. Four.
Well, she could have been better positioned on the pink. That definitely came up a little short. But she's still there, still battling.
Ten. $11.
Well, there's a lot of tension in the air inside the arena here in Saida, and this fascinating final has brought these two ladies to this deciding frame, and that's a very good pink. Now starting to roll a few balls in is Yulu. She'll need the rest
17.
here. This is not easy, especially in the deciding frame of a championship. She's got to be so careful with this shot. And she's done well.
18.
Again, not an easy break, having to work two of the three remaining reds practically on the cushions, so this is a huge shot. Trailing by 16 points. 51 points on the table. Just taking her time, composing herself. She must relax into this shot. Any tension in the arm now could be fatal. Another very good pot by Yulu. Just 10 points now between the teams, between the players, I should say.
24.
And, it's not the prettiest table in the world to be chasing a lead, but she's composed herself very well in the last few minutes. It was a really uncharacteristic mistake by Mink that has let Yulu in here. Another difficult shot with the rest. She's missed it. She
Yulu,
may have
24.
covered, but she has missed an important red there. We were billing this as a great final. It's been fascinating, and I dare anyone to call it at this stage. It could go either way. Well, that was unlucky. Good effort. I think she may have left an opportunity again here for yulu. Another major moment in this final. Just about creeps in. I thought for a second it was going to stay there. Pressure pots from yulu. This isn't much easier, to be honest. She's got to hit this with a little bit of pace to get some stun on the white. Misses. Pressure.
Yulu, 1.
It's an amazing thing. That wasn't the easiest shot in the world, but now the pendulum swings back the way of Mink, nutcharut.
One.
I have a feeling there's going to be. She's also looking at the blue maybe to screw back. She has been completely positive in this deciding frame, but this is a risky thought going for the blue. But she's intent to continue, and well, she more than likely will just try and get some good position on this. And she's made the snooker a lot easier to escape. But one thing, if the weight isn't right on this shot, the red will come out. So I would imagine this will be hit very, very gently. The pace on this cue ball will have to be perfect. It could so easily nudge out just a bit into the table and give Mink another opportunity. Very fast. I'm surprised that she played the red at that pace. I really am.
One.
11 points ahead now. This would extend to 15 points. That's a little nudge on the green, and that didn't hurt.
5.
Well, 15 points in front. Yellow, green and brown would be more than enough to put extreme pressure back on yulu. But This has to be just so gentle. He's gonna hit this. He really has to consider the green here. That was missed by quite some bit. It wasn't an easy
Mink
shot.
shot 5.
Was that a championship winning opportunity blown there? Very, very good shot indeed. The margin of error is so small. Missing that yellow has given Yulu the opportunity to put some pressure on her opponent here, and that is not easy in normal circumstances. When in a WSF Women's Championship final, you can imagine the pressure that is piled on every shot. Excellent escape. Excellent escape by Mink. Okay, this is the moment that Yulu gambles. She can pot the yellow into that pocket. She's got to be so careful of the white ball. I think she has to try. She decides to play the snooker instead. Clever shot, but hasn't found the snooker. She's found safety on the cushion with the yellow. Looks for the double across. It's going to end up very close to that corner pocket. It was risky. But Yulu can pot this. Looking at the green, she's got the angle on the yellow to get into a nice line for that green. That was risky. Well, this is travelling. This is travelling a long, long way up the table. If it had been a fraction slower, it would have been perfect, but it's overrun now and it's made the shot, well, it's made the pot impossible really. She's going to try and cut that in. stabbed it to get it out of there.
By yulu 2.
Again, a championship winning opportunity lost with the cue ball just travelling too close to the green. Takes one look at the scoreboard. Mink Nutcharut has played attacking snooker from the break off at this deciding frame, and she's not changing anything anytime soon. Again close, but this is going to be another opportunity for yulu. There's a lot of excitement in attacking, but if you're not potting the balls, you are leaving chances for your opponent, and this is a huge chance for China's yulu. Again, the white ball has travelled an absolute mile down the table. So just 10 points between the two players.
By yulu 3.
Well, Mink can do one or two things there. She can maybe try and get as much purchase on the white as she can and send that brown around the table, or is she going to actually attack this shot as well? Well, there's your cue control. Fantastic control of the white ball. A very good snooker. Brilliant shot. Brilliant escape. Well, here we go. This could be a championship brown here. If she gets the brown and gets on the blue. Not an easy pot. But it's at times like this in a deciding frame of a championship when you need something special to happen. That was something special. What a pot from Mink Nutcharut. Now just standing a couple of points away from becoming the 2025 WSF Women's Champion. That was a pot worthy of winning any match, to be honest. Gotta be careful with the blue now. I would imagine the adrenaline is pumping right through her at the moment, and she is Just trying to calm herself down. Try and just nick this into the middle pocket. Does that well. Never steal this lady. $19 behind, just 13 on the table. And doesn't make it easy for her opponent either.
Mink, nutcharut, 9.
Awkward queuing here. 3/4 of the table. Mink nutcharut has fought her way back from a 3-1 deficit, showed tactical skills and beautiful control on the cue ball throughout this match. She really has grinded her way back. She changed all tack in this deciding frame, decided to attack every shot, and now she stands just a pink ball into the middle pocket away from being crowned the 2025 WSF Women's Champion. What a performance from Mink nutcharut, about to go into the history books. Well, she's missed it. She can't believe that. That was as simple as a shot that she'll get, and she's missed it. Is it going to be a mistake that finishes this championship, or is it going to be a pot of exceptional quality? Trying to get the double, it's not far away. It's in. Fantastic way to win this championship. It's Mink nutcharut, who is the new champion, the 2025 WSF Women's Champion here in Saïda, Morocco. She makes history. The first WSF winner to win on African soil. She wins by 4 frames to 3. What a match it was. Fantastic start by Yulu, winning the opening 2 frames. A hard frame in the third found Mink coming back to 3-1, then 3-2, then 3-3, and getting all the way to the end with a win of 4 frames to 3. That is your new champion on your screen for the 2025 WSF Women's Championship. It will be Mink nutcharut, who has won this title, and to say over the course of the whole match, she really did deserve to win it in the end. So congratulations to Mink, commiserations to Yulu, your new champion, Mink nutcharut, winner of the Women's Championship here in Morocco. I hope you enjoyed that.
Special thanks to those who purchased YouTube Premium on my channel, and appreciate your contribution to the channel.